Hi people, this is Momo. I'm ready to do a little tutorial for you. Remember I was telling you about doing some crazy different things when we did our last little video on our July box. Was it July? Yeah, our July box. And when I made my sign, remember I was telling you about the Tim Holtz one, that I did some different things with the die cut itself. Well, so here's what I wanted to show you. For example, this is a different way to do the base of the dress form. This one I'm calling my prima ballerina. So when I took that, die cut itself, you know, they have the top on it. They have the fleur-de-lis. They have the fleur-de-lis at the top, and then they also have the all of the swirly business at the bottom. Well, this is just to show you how I cut the whole thing apart and transferred it, made two of them, and so I could make an image to do different bases for our dress forms. So this is the one that I did for my prima ballerina, and I'm having so much fun with the Lindy Stamp Gang, which I got a bunch of them in May when they had that big sale, and bought like 6 sets, and I was so excited, but I didn't use them yet. So anyway, so now I can't stop using them. I'm having so much fun. So first, one second, I have to turn this off because I'm going to cough. So sorry. Anyways, I have a tickle in my throat. I'm so sorry. Anyways, you know that I don't like yellow and I don't like orange, and I keep saying this, and you know, whatever. So when it's yellow, it's yellow. Any shade of it, it's still yellow. So I took the big manila-sized tags and went over them with the Mojito Green from Lindy Stamp Gang, and then I used the, oh, you know, the black one. What's it called? It is called the Wild Banshee or Screaming Banshee Black. I use those as my background colors, and they have a lot of shimmer to them, so that would make my white stand out on purpose. Then I used my Tim Holtz Baroque die and stamped it up with some of my favorite stamps and some little individual ones, so I could get it so I could do on her head of her dress form. And then I used some of the oh, you know, the bloomers. That's the new one. And our little friend Nancy went over to, all the way over to wherever she goes to, Archivers or Hobby Lobby, because we don't have them here. She went and picked those up for me. Wasn't that so special? And then I used my crazy stuff that I got. I'm pretty sure that this stuff is from Seven Gypsies. Remember, it came in a great big long strip, and it had ribbon seam binding at the top to hold all the feathers together. Well, anyways, I finally figured out something I can use them for. And then I came back with some of my Carla Zetzi pearls, the flat back pearls, and used those there. And then I used some of the Wild Orchid Crafts flowers and sprayed those also with, that was a navy blue, and I didn't like it so much, but I was trying to see if I could get away with pulling a fast one. So I used the Lindy Stamp Gang, the Creme Brulee, I believe is what it's called. But you guys like my prima ballerina? See, she's even got her little shoes. And so that's pretty much it, besides the feathers and stuff. So that's tag number 1. So that's the first thing that you can do with your dress form stand. And then I made another one, and I wanted to make it into a mirror or a frame. So I did this. Can you see the shimmer in this? So look at these hands. This is case in point. Look at it. I've got it all in it. Those are not the colors of my nails normally, but I have been totally playing with that rub and buff stuff all day today, and it was so much fun. So first I took the dress form piece again that comes with the Sizzix hanging sign die from Tim Holtz, and I cut it again and whacked off it to about there. And then I started using my what I just said, the rub and buff, which I had never used before. Well, Annie Mo has learned her first important lesson: you have to wear gloves with these. So I did. So first I sprayed it with a couple of the Lindy Stamp Gang to kind of get a flavor, because I wanted to go with a brown, but see the two colors that I chose? Those were the Rub and Buff, the Pantene and the Antique Gold. And so then I came back, and then I went after it with some of my spray to kind of tone it down a bit. Then I used my Melissa Francis background paper, which I just love those colors. You know, I love those watercolors. And one of my little charms, my first one I put on a project, Nancy, that you sold to me. Thank you. And then some more Melissa Francis paper and some Wild Orchid Crafts flowers and some Carla's little flat back pearls. But do you love the effect? Because you can make that thing bigger or wider just by how far you spread out the base of the thing. But notice how it's different in the middle than I did on this one. I just put them together and made one. But oh, I forgot to show you that I also used my first dewdrops I've ever used before, so that was fun. Okay, so that's tag number 2 as a frame or a mirror. If you wanted to put the shiny stuff behind it, you can put a picture back there. The lady be looking at herself. So then my third and final one, which isn't quite done, but I just started playing with it. Here's the famous Melissa Francis paper again. Now see, I haven't finished here. I wouldn't still put something here and it's not glued down, but my friend Jeff was coming and I need to grab my camera guy while I got the chance. So I used one of the Graphic 45's little door pulls, which is really a, what do you call it? But I just used some of my favorite lace there and there from Wild Orchid Crafts, and then put that on the top just to kind of warm up the colors a bit. And then I used my little scrap pieces that comes in between the actual flower itself on those, you know, the bloomers like this. I like to use those little pieces in the middle on purpose just for filler. And so I used that. This stuff is so fun. And then, hey, speaking of that, I wanted to show you, you know, Nancy got me this one. She also got me the one that's white background with black. But look how cute this look is. I went after it with that Cotton Candy Lindy Stampkin just so you can see the color. It just softens it up. Nancy's always laughing. She says, well, it looks like it's sick when it's black and white. But look how cute that would be on a dress form, for example. You know what I mean? Or just a flower. So anyway, so there's those different looks. I'm just spraying everything I can get my mitts on now, I swear. And then I use some of the individual petals, and I use one of Carla's little pearls for the center. And that's pretty much it. So those are my 3 tags that I wanted to show you some of the different things that I do, be it a bird cage, or be it a dress form, or be it a frame. So these are the 3 little offerings for today, so you can see those. And I hope you liked them, because they were totally fun to make. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Thanks, bye.